It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Huskies and the Bucks, and it's coming up next.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Huskies of Rio De Janeiro taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off.
All right, let's do it.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Tampa. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. This is a counter play. Eckler.
Let's go. Good
Forget
job.
about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Has his man. That's James. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. Yeah, he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Throwing on 1st down. Pull. Robinson's got it.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Looking to throw. Pull. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. On first down, pull. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And sets it back for second down. Here's McKissick. And now a fumble.
Oh, come on, you can't fumble like that.
Packers has got it, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
3rd and 4. Now it's Wilson.
Good drop.
Ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Pull. And his throw here is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Pull.
Let's go.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
They'll lose a yard there, and It's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll go again with McKissick.
Here we go.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
My
on
running back is
second down.
injured on the first game.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Running left, it's Warren. Down at the 25.
Holding offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short pass to Howard. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Poole. He finds Robinson. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he
There we go.
to a stop.
This is what we needed last year. We didn't get it.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Poole. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Go.
Jalen Warren from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. It's still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A good game there on 1st down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock.
Oh, my goodness.
Left side, down the left sideline, and he gets this one down to the 24. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
Out of here. Now we got to hold him to another field goal.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, my God.
And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Tyler Boyd, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are once again back in front.
Brandon, they just
Why
got
do
the
we do
ball,
goal line
and
blitz
already
from
they're
like
in the
the
end
20-yard
zone,
line?
and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. This offense so far on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's find the open man. That's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that 1st NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this 1st month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. A handoff for Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Got his man. It's Warren. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pull. A quick throw, but incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He won't go through with that answer.
On 3rd down, pull.
Let's go.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Allen Robinson from 17 yards out. And the Huskies have moved out in front. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Get out here.
And that makes it 14-10. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And a 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is blown dead right at the 9-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before,
oh my God,
cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. On the give, it's Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Warren. And some strong running.
Go.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the run, it's Warren. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Poole. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was a nice breakup.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
It's over. It's over.
Finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I'm a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Automatic 1st down.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Operating from the gun.
Let's go. My rookie quarterback got 3 passing touchdowns. Let's go.
Robinson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson.
Good job.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Wilson. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really you shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're
Let's
on
go.
pace is going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. On 1st and 10. Poole going deep here for Parker. And this is dropped. Oh,
Almost.
He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Poole. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes the defense mobile, but so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Good throw away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage.
Good job.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Holding. Receiving team.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send
What do you
you a
think it was
stone's throw away across
so far?
I-4 to Orlando. They're standing by.
Dominating,
Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Bengals who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. A touchdown run there for Kyron Williams. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Baker Mayfield with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. Josh Jacobs, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the 2nd half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2nd down and 8. Now Wilson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Up the middle with Eckler. Powering forward. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Hang on now.
Another injury?
Pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Rio offense set to take over. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's A.J. Coldell as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And it's tough to win games if you go field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Has his man. That's James. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. Now the Rio offense set to take over. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a run with Warren. They'll take this to the 46.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Warren will try the right side. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pull. It's complete to Robinson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rounded to the ball after the nice move. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pull. He finds his man. Complete. That's Warren. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Back to throw. Pull. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. 1st down. Off play action. Pull. Open receiver here.
Nice catch.
Parker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others?
He dropped it.
One of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. this is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Pull.
Nice.
That's complete downfield to Parker. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll run with McKissick. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Pull. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2. Pull. That is caught. And down inside the 15 he goes. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. This is caught. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. A carry now for McKissick. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll set him up now 1st and goal. McKissick is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
He came back at the 4th quarter, got a touchdown. That's what I like to see.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Huskies are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw on target to James. The Bucs on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Wilson's that's taken in by Okonkwo. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Wilson. And this one too low.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Face mask. Defense.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stopped behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against them.
Again, Wilson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Draw play, it's Eckler. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cole Turner, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Rio offense set to take over. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
This is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Here's McKissick. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he'll pick up about 3 there up to the 43. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, the medical staff checks on him. We'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he loses the football a second time. And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it. And they blow that up behind the line. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken around the 12. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 11. A little under 2.5 to go. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so speed will certainly be of the essence. Down 2 scores late. Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a punt.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here comes, and Wilson's going to go down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Wilson. James got it complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Wilson. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time. Yeah,
because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Rio, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, my bad. Wow, what happened? What happened in Grand Blue, Godfrey? Because you wasn't geared up enough, probably. Did your controller die? Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, that sucks. He was three yards shy with an acting running man. I feel it. There's a surprise in this game too. I don't know if you want to know it or not. So I don't want to ruin it. But there's a surprise in this game. It's about it's the surprise is like about like difficulty levels. Yes, that's what I can say. Without spoiling. I said there's a surprise about the difficulty in this game, but I don't want to ruin it if you don't want to know what it is. No, no, no. In Grand Blue. Okay, all of our people came back. That's good. Okay, the real game starts after you beat the game or whatever, because the challenge of the game becomes after like it's things called like quick missions or whatever, where they lower your stats and your armor and all that to the level up to lower than the level of the monster that you're fighting. So we did like so like I'm level 98 or whatever. We went up against a level 65 monster and it dropped our stats all the way down so that we were on even footing with them, and then you have to fight them. No, but in the story, you could get past them. Like you could get so far ahead of them, where you could just like two shot things. But later in like once you complete the story or whatever, um, it becomes no matter how strong you are, they bring you back down to their level. So that's where the challenge comes in. I'm looking to see. I'm looking for because I'm this draft I'm looking to replace my defense, uh, improve my defense. Because we can't be keep getting like beat on those long passing plays. Okay, so yeah. I'll give him a quick what. Hold on 1 second. I'm back. My bad. No, it does. Like you still do have the sigils. You still have everything attached to you, but they will bring it down. Like your overall power, strength, health, everything goes down to a level that you could fight on par with them. Just to give you an example, like um I had 14,000, 15,000 health. When I did the elite, it dropped me down to 4,000 health. It's wild. That's funny. I tried Prime for the first time like maybe like a week ago. Which one did you try? Linebackers are not good. These linebackers are not good. Safeties. Safeties aren't good either. Goodness. That's disappointing. This draft is kind of trash. So I'm thinking I might sell my picks. I might sell my draft picks for players. Nothing in here. Ooh, ooh, definitely, definitely. Ooh, let's go. All right, that's a draft. That's the people I'm picking. Oh, I had the red, white, and blue one. I don't know what flavor that is, but it's super sweet though. Oh, wait, let me check it. Let me see if they have a if they have a right in. Give you. And you undrafted free agent is crazy. All right. Yeah, icy pop. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's ridiculously sweet. I don't know why that's sweet. Especially when you look at like the it's actually keto friendly, which is crazy because it has a low carb count. Yeah, yeah. Not yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. It's crazy because like it's sweet and watered down all at the same time. I don't even know how that makes sense.
It's the Chiefs and the Huskies.
I don't know what they did, but they achieved it.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Huskies of Rio De Janeiro taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
My nephew liked the prime a lot, so I gave it to him.
And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cariokas, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah.
Go.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times?
And got his man complete.
That was a nice throw.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
So the big
got that off while getting hit.
Midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Jones. This is
another deep pass.
And he's brought down after a very
I was just about to say that. I was about to say I don't think you like AIGs as much.
From the 13 now,
Something about me, something about you tells me that's not your vibe.
Throwing Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Jones.
Good job.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that
I could have made a joke
drive,
about that, but I'm not.
3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And what a game in his NFL debut last week as he showed why this franchise is so high on him. They got early dividends as he threw 3 touchdown passes, and he looks to build on that success coming into this one.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
There you go.
About the 28, 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Chiefs defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Not good. His front 4 is crazy, though, so I can't blame him. You got to contain it. Oh, they lost one of their star prospects.
And it's paying off.
And he finds Howard complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Well, the numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 18 carries, 54 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape.
Okay, let's go defense.
To the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a tremendous group effort there.
I'm sure.
When you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 5. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 4, not quite to the 35. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week. They had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And
Good
he'll
job.
be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't.
That was catch. That was a good catch. I can't roll it.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs had 6 to their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second
Okay, we got to protect the quarterback.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short term?
That was a good throw, too.
Wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how will the backups prepare for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw.
Oof.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
That's not good.
Picked up by Robert Spillane, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass. That's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to watch.
The trash?
And that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So right back to Spears. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's taken in by Spears. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner,
they are trash.
That guy's invaluable.
There's also the saying that even a broken clock is right twice a day.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. 2nd and 10.
But I'm hoping that we do turn it around now.
Looking to throw. Pull. Got his man. It's Warren. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives,
here we go.
No big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So
that would just make me unlucky.
Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
Let's go.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Ooh, can't be thrown into double coverage like that.
Knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Why are we not taking the points?
Nothing is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Operating from the gun. Pull.
He dropped it.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati. So now trying to make
this is not a good start.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Open man is Duvernay. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun again to Spears.
This is definitely not a good start. They are killing us on both sides of the ball.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Hand off to Spears. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
He wanted it more.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert.
Here you go.
He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that 1st sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards on a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taken in at the 11.
Here we go.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a
Let's go.
Let's say week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
I like it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Off the bootleg. Pull.
Nice.
Taken in by T. Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Pull. A misconnection.
Good job, good job.
He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Don't take the sack, just throw it away.
You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game,
let's go.
60% just to be in the average range.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
To throw on 3rd down. Pull.
Nice catch.
Diving catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Pull. He finds his man. Complete. That's Warren. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield.
Oh, my God.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down.
Yeah, I don't know what the update was, but yeah, it has an update.
3rd down.
It's a small one, though.
Off play action. Poole.
Touchdown.
Devontae Parker. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies have got it back to within a score. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 13-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And Devontae
if you see the patch notes, let me know what it is, please.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2. So I would agree with you totally on that.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Let's go.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
Oh yeah, they had a giant issue with matchmaking. You couldn't find nobody.
Get the carry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, I appreciate it.
So that'll change things a bit. 15 yards added on. Going to put him on the other side of midfield.
And add on a shake in the head defensively because he got caught where his hand wasn't supposed to be, and that cost him 15 yards.
They go play action here on 1st down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Back to throw. Poole. That's
nice.
complete to Robinson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Nothing he can do there. He just ran over my offensive guard. Like, my tackle guard.
2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off the play fake. Poole.
There we go.
Maybe too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation.
The biggest one that I found was the match. They said they fixed match.
When he took off,
Match
I thought, oh, he's got
making.
some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Throwing on first down. Poole. And he's brought down.
Let's go.
The offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. J.D. McKissick as first half is winding down. And the Huskies have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point.
You turn this into a ball game.
Lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. So
You don't get in until you complete the storyline.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman.
Also,
Incomplete, so the ball a little late
you
getting
might
there,
want to
and it's
do
third down.
online before then, because
So a
when you
very
do it
tight
online,
first
it
half.
also
We end the
levels up
break
your
in a one-point
characters for the
game.
main storyline.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in Week 2. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles as they get set to take on the visiting New York Giants. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans. This one's been all you can hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
From a yard or two deep,
You
here
got the
comes the
desert.
return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone.
Did you get to the second city already, or no?
Shy of there at the 24. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half. Because they had a lot
So
of
you're
success
pretty
running
close.
the ball, and I certainly think we'll see
No,
more.
let me not say that. Now I don't want to say pretty close, but you're.
And I think their coaches
It's
and
only
their
2 cities
will do
before you
the
get.
exact
It's
same
only
thing.
2 cities
If they
before you
start
get
to see
in.
one
So
or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Looking to throw. Poole. Over the
Nice
middle,
throw.
complete. That's Robinson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And down right around the 42.
Okay, so you gotta break a tackle, baby.
4 yards on the pickup.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2
you'll get there.
yards
Yeah,
that
definitely.
time, and now it's
How often
fourth
do you
down.
play, or how often?
That's what this defense is gonna
How
need
often
to
do you
do
like to
more in
play?
the second
I should
half.
say.
Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at the 20. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 24-yard
I'm just saying, like, generally speaking, like, you play like an hour a day, 2 hours a day, like.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Now here's a give to Spears. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
So then, yeah, if you do that, you'll be since you're only doing the story, you're not doing like online stuff, multiplayer stuff yet. You should have it by the end of the day. You should have him by the end of the day.
Big time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now,
Aaron Donald is all over this line. He needs to contain him, double team him, something.
And not trying to force something that could put your team in some jeopardy.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of
Aaron Donald is a monster.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
You could have ran for that.
3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, so on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Spears to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Holding. Offense.
Back it up.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Jones. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's 3rd
Here we go.
and 6.
We stop him here. We good. You got to stop. We got to get a stop here.
Back to throw. Jones.
Oops.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
You got to get some pressure on him.
Very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And now a run with Spears. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones.
I don't know who that is. I never played it.
And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
47 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I only played with 3 people. I only played with Brand, the pink-haired girl, and the Reaper. That was it.
The Spears with another carry. And not able to break
Except for like their stories or whatever. So I didn't even do that. I didn't even do their stories either.
Here on a Thursday night in the NFL, third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Jones on the screen. This is Edmonds. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
That was good. That was a good pass.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Spears.
That was nice.
He's in. Touchdown Chiefs.
I think I know who you're talking about, but
Charles, remember he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs
yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
A complete back, 3 down, stay on the field, run it,
yeah.
and catch
Maybe she is passing gas. Who knows? At this point, this is Japanese, by the way. So.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Let's go.
He got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
There, let's go.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Rio offense set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Let's go.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And up to
nice.
The 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's completion right there.
Our running game is completely shut down this game.
Aaron Donald. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Poole steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
A throw to the flat here from McKissick. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
To the 36-yard line.
That was a terribly designed run.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Not only did he
Should've
have a
ran
chance to
for it.
scan the field there, it felt like
Had he
had a
broke the
chance to
tackle,
scan it
should've ran
twice.
for
The
it.
protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Complete. Smith has it.
They gave him forward motion.
First down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. They'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll run with Spears.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, you have to be
Oh my God. Nine's killing us in the run. What's happening?
You have to be careful where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Jones.
There you go.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Now the Rio offense set to take over.
We got to move.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
Oh, we can't be running. You got to, bring up the run or something because
officially it's a
ain't working.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw.
Wow, we can't throw it either, apparently.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Now, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
Let's go. You got to go. You got to go.
Seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On first down, Poole.
Ooh, too much. Put too much on that.
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3.
Come on.
Incomplete.
But this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling.
Here we go.
Plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Here's a run by Spears. And able to
get out
the
there like
16-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, Spears. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 110 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Down to a knee, and the defense, they can't stop that clock. A couple more of those, and it's going to be victory. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Joe.
You put up a good fight. You put up a good fight.
Last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle.
Those 2 interceptions hurt us. Definitely.
I like how you stayed with it because we both knew.
But I'm going to leave this here. I want to say thank you to all the people watching, all the lurkers, all the people who watch on Twitch and YouTube. I want to say I appreciate you. I want to give a special thank you to Godfrey for coming through, chatting, keeping the chat moving. I appreciate you. Yeah, we tried. We got up to a slow start. I think that was the issue. But yeah, we tried. But I'm gonna catch you in the next one.